Alpine 2030, an Alpine space project which aims at implementing ecological connectivity along the Alpine arc. To give a better insight in the project and our pilot working regions, the Alpine 2030 project partners released some amateur videos for our community. Please enjoy.
Good morning, my name is Filippo Favilli.
I am Isidoro De Bortoli.
We are both researchers at the EURAC Research in Bolzano, northern Italy. You are watching the video of EURAC Research about ecological connectivity in Albionet 2030 project. In this project, our role has been to investigate and analyze the human-nature conflicts in the Alps. During this project, we went in our project working regions to discuss with local administrators and stakeholders about the most occurring and hot conflicts going on. To do this, we went there, we made interviews, we talked with stakeholders in meetings and in workshops. We had several ways to know the impact of these conflicts in the local community and also in the ecological connectivity framework level. Of course, the conflicts are pretty different and they are also faced in a different way according to the different place, because this is due to the local traditions, to the local history of society and wildlife or nature, and also to the local culture. So it's important to study local conflicts, but also inside of a framework more international. As we usually say, act locally and think globally. So conflicts are never something that happen in one place and that's it. They're always the effects of some causes that probably come from the very past. In do this, we met a lot of different people and with different ideas and with different approaches to the resolution and management of conflicts. And this is the nice thing of exploring social issues, because people are so different that it's almost impossible to have only one approach to solve and to manage all the conflicts, but every time it's a sort of reinventing the same methodology in order to apply to the situation we are investigating right now. A part of it, it was also the work with young people, so with students, and for this I leave the floor to my colleague Isidoro De Bortoli.
We spent also part of our working time working together with young students. We went to visit some high schools in our pilot working areas, and we tried to investigate the level of awareness of these students on these topics, mainly concentrating our questions on the interaction that they could maybe have experience in their region. We provided some questionnaire and we collect the main result within this poster that you can see behind me. And we also prepared a comic book because we think that we need to color our working days, and also we need to color the research in spreading the result of Albionet 2030 work package 5. So we rely on two characters, Mr. Bertozzi and Arabella, and we really believe that to communicate some important topics, as just to make an example, the outdoor sport activities and also the managing of pastures in the Alpine range and also along the Alpine arc, it's really, really important to start from the beginning and also from the basis. And youths, and especially young students, are our future. They will manage the next future of our mountains. But it's also important to use these different tools among administration and also public authorities, that they can just use this tool to promote these activities among their stakeholders. So it's really important from our point of view to bring our results in different ways, not just publishing rivers of papers, it's also important to create color images and try to put the minds of the next generation closely to the topics we analyzed.
And in our work, since we deal with connectivity, of course the focus is how our activities can have a negative impact on wildlife movements, on wildlife behavior, on wildlife ecology. And we have seen from other studies that, for example, some are the impact of the outdoor sport activities in mountain, and for which there has been a great increase in the last years for people doing it, and also for the technologies developed. One for all, the use of e-mountain bikes, electric mountain bikes, now enable everybody to reach highly remote places where they could not go before without this kind of tool. So the thing is how much this tool can help the tourism to improve and to enhance and to give more people the opportunity to visit remote places, but how much this opportunity affect the wildlife and can have an impact on it.
Paragliding is cool, mountain biking experience is rock. Mushroom picking is boring, nearly boring, but for someone it's really relaxing. So when we play these important activities, we often didn't think about what is happening around us. So we analyze these important sport activities just to understand if all we are aware about what is surrounding our passion, because we are talking about passions. Biking, riding is passion, and also paragliding is passion. And we need just to try and agree what spaces we can share. And it's also important to make not just boundaries, but some specific areas where we can do easily and friendly these activities, and where all the wildlife living there can just move without fear to meet something unexpected.
So on the relationship that we have with the big species, with big wildlife species are more charismatic, more emotional, And for example, the bear, the wolf, but also the ungulates, there are many ways in which they interact with us in our society. For example, we have to take into account the poaching, so the fact that some people enjoy killing very rare species for their trophies, or the encounters that we can have with the bear, for example, in our forest, and so how to behave with it, if it's a danger or if it can be also an attraction for tourism.
We had a great experience with the problem. Problem is just something happening along several mountain areas with pastures. We had a great experience with the regional park of Prealpi Giulie, where a participatory process has been activated involving farmers, local institutions, private companies, and also the guide parks, to understand how to solve the problem of pastures. They are crossing some small villages, creating some not just noise, but also disturbing the cleaning of some villages. And can we manage this interaction and also this conflict happening in some part of the project working areas together, not cutting anyone from the any final decisions? We created really interesting maps of interactions just to understand and analyze where are the weak points and the great points to work together to solve these interactions.
So all this, just to say, in this short video, we just wanted to give you an overview of what we have done in these 3 years of the AlBioNet 2030 project. So we hope that this video, and also with the others, can help you who are watching it to enlarge a bit the mind and to see all the other inhabitants of nature and how we interact with them. Since things change, nature continuously changes, we have to change with it, and we have to adapt our relationship with it continuously. So it's a never-ending process, it's a continuous learning process. So from my side, from our side, I think that's all. Thank you very much for your attention, and keep an eye on the conflict.